Ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to spill some tea on the beauty and makeup product that I no longer buy. Over the years, I have learned what actually works for my skin and most importantly, what does. From skincare mishap to makeup that I actually don't use, it's time for us to have a chat on the beauty buys that I no longer spend my money on. If you ever felt overwhelmed with all the hype around the makeup and skincare product, this video is just for you. Let's just jump right in. First on our chopping block, overconsumption of skincare, but to be specific, skincare with fragrances. I used to love my scented creams and fruity smelling serum, but over the years I have realized my skin was just not loving them back. I'm sure you can relate, but we all had those phases where we loved our product from Body Shop, Biotech, Juicy Chemistry, brands which focuses heavily on essential oils and fragrances just to amplify the aroma experiences in our skincare. But fragrance can be really irritating, especially if you have a sensitive acne prone skin like me. To be honest, my skin prefers to stay drama free. Now I stick to fragrance free skincare product only, and this has majorly blessed my skin, and my skin really thanks me for it. If you are someone who is not fully aware whether your skin is sensitive to fragrance or not, try something called skin diet, which is nothing but a concept of using or eliminating most of the skincare product from your routine so you can introduce it slowly in your routine, and if your skin started reacting again, you will identify the product or the ingredient that is actually causing the irritation. This was really helpful to me. This is how I started my journey with fragrance free options, and if you want, you can try it yourself. The next thing that I have stopped is using multiple actives in my routines. I used to layer on all sorts of actives in my routine, be it AHA, BHA, retinol, vitamin C, you name it, and I was using it. Thinking the more, the better, right? Wrong. It turns out overloading your skin with multiple actives can actually mess up your skin barrier. Now, my motto and my mantra is to keep it simple and effective and not unnecessarily complicate things. I focus on one or at most two actives in a routine. It's all about finding your balance. This way, my skin is way calmer and it thanks me for it. Now, for number three, we have sheet mask, or shall we call it shit mask. They really look cute for selfies, but are they really good? Are they really worth it? For me, the answer is no. Most of the time, the sheet masks are soaked in fragrances and the ingredients that does not agree with my skin. And to be honest, they are not the most eco-friendly option as well. They are very wasteful for a very short experiences. I would rather invest in a good serum and I would be consistent with it to have some long-term effect than some short-term blisses. I never liked sheet mask in general. I tried some when it was really trending from Innisfree or Etude House. I tried the one from Simple as well, but very honestly, I did not have a good experience with it. Every time I used a sheet mask, I ended up breaking out somehow. Either the too much serum did not agree with my skin, or the fragrance, or the ingredient. I don't know what it was, but sheet masks are generally so wasteful to me and extremely useless. The fourth product that I no longer buy are the eyeshadow palettes, specifically the neutral eyeshadow palettes. I used to buy a ton of them, and don't get me wrong, a good neutral look is always a classic look. But do I need 10 palettes to do that? Or do I need a batch of taupe and brown shade that all look similar on the eyes at the end of the day? I have moved recently. I have left handful of eyeshadow palettes which are neutral as well. When I did my latest makeup inventory, I was shocked with the amount of eyeshadow that I have. And mind you, makeup expires for our day-to-day life and it's not really functional in our lifestyle anymore. It's just a trend and a popular viral thing to follow. I am literally training my mind to focus on my existing makeup products, especially the neutral eyeshadow palette. And I think I would take like good 2 to 3 years just to hit pans on every one of them. I'm planning to start a project plan series just to document my progress and my mindful usage. But coming back to the topic, we do not need 10 different neutral palettes for the same eyeshadow look that we are going to wear and save money for more exciting things in my life. The next one that I have in my list are powder blushes. Any powder blushes. Powder blushes used to be a staple in my routine, but now I have officially moved on. The main reason that I don't reach out for my powder blushes are that we always need a brush to apply on, which is really a hassle for me, and also because of my dry skin, I think it tends to look patchy. feels like too much effort for a mess. Cream blushes, on the other hand, they blend seamlessly, they look more natural, and they're very easy to work with. Are literally perfect for lazy girls like me. This is one trend that actually worked out for me. For my dry skin, these are like butter. Plus, they're very easy to work with. You don't need 10 different things to blend a cream blush. Contrary to what everyone else say, I would say if you are someone who are starting with the makeup, if you are in your teens or you're going to college and you are not familiar with wearing a lot of makeup and blush seems to be too much, I would rather suggest you to go for a cream blush because you will have more control with it rather than a powder blush. In future, I would refrain myself to buy any more powder blushes because that's just not working out for me anymore. Next one is buying mascaras or multiple mascaras at once. Now I have a confession to make. I was one of those persons. I used to buy multiple mascara at a time. But mascara has short shelf life and also they dry out so quickly. That is so wasteful. Plus, if you use a mascara for over 6 months, statistically you have more chance of getting eye infection, which is really scary. And in past, I used to use multiple mascara at one time and I used to prolong it for a year even. I have now narrowed down to couple of holy grail and I am sticking to them. So the rules that I have set for myself is to buy only a replacement, or if I am exceeding the limit of 6 months of usage, then I'm allowed to buy some. It is a win for my wallet and for my makeup drawer. Number 7 on my list are sunscreen. Now, don't get me wrong, sunscreen are non-negotiable for me. And this is one skincare product that has really helped me fade my hyperpigmentation simply by preventing it from getting more pigment. I have stopped myself buying random sunscreen just because some influencer has told me that this is the best sunscreen that they have ever tried. Gift of God for brown skin or olive skin. This does not have white cast, etc. etc. I have tried so many sunscreen and most of them are greasy, some of them leaves a white cast and others just don't feel good on my skin. I have already narrowed it down to a couple of holy grails that works perfectly for me and I stick with those. For example, I love the one from Minimalist. I am not going to get rid of it until Minimalist actually stop producing it. And the second one I like is from Beauty of Joyson. However, during summer, this actually makes my skin a little bit greasy. But for winter season and for the temperature where I live in, it's perfect. It is a chef's kiss. Now, this is my guilty pleasure. But let's talk about lip oil. They are luxurious, aren't they? But in reality, they don't do much. Most of them just feel sticky, fragranced, and literally vanishes within few hours. Past, I have tried multiple pH changing glosses or lip oils and literally the brands are milking it right now. Lip oil is a hot topic and brands know it. We somehow have the obligation to get like 100 lip oils that we did not know that we needed on the first place. My personal favorite lip oils right now, which I constantly wear in almost all my videos and in my daily life as well, are from the NYX Fat Oil range. Another lip oil that I like are from ELF. Other than that, whatever I have tried, either it from Nykaa or K-Beauty, I literally did not like it and I have ended up throwing it in my trash. And finally, what I've decided is I'm not going to buy a product simply because it is viral or trending or influencing. Just because something is trending doesn't mean it is good. I have bought my fair share of must-haves and viral product and I ended up disappointed. Now I do my research and genuinely stick to what that works for me, not just because something is blowing up in TikTok or YouTube or on Instagram. My favorite influencer is asking me to buy. They are not paying my bills, are they? And I would really suggest from my experience is to see the review on YouTube or on the social media platform, not just from your favorite influencer, but from different other sources to verify whether the information is correct or not and check it is working out for them as well, and then make your decision on buying that product. Trust me, your wallet will thank you later. Okay, that's a wrap for today and that's my list for the product I no longer buy. When I decided to make this video, I simply wanted to have a heart-to-heart chat and share my experience. I have been guilty of overspending my money on makeup, but I really want to be a bit mindful of my purchases. What I have seen is we all understand overconsumption, but we still get indulged somehow in buying more products. Are any of this on your no buy list too? Do let me know in the comment section below. Remember, we learn and grow together. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one.